Hello everyone, I'm Richard Gon of Luck to Live podcast version. This time I'd like to talk about that if you speak English badly, or if you're not good at speaking English, or I mean if you're bad at speaking English, you can become a great YouTuber, which is which is the stuff I'd like to talk about. So this is this is really familiar. This is really familiar to non-native speaker of English languages, but which is some not some non-native speakers some non-native speakers of English are worried about their English proficiency. Meaning is some non-native speakers think like they don't like to speak English because they are worried about that they are worried about that native speakers of English language may laugh at their their bad English proficiencies or low English proficiencies, and which is which is one of the worries about English skills of non-native speakers of English languages. So constant language, what I'd like to suggest is that such non-native speakers who have such worries should become YouTubers, because the point is that such people are worried about that native speakers may laugh at their proficiencies of English language. I mean, those native speakers of English language may laugh at the proficiencies of non-native speakers of English languages, which means so speaking bad English is really entertaining, which is what non-native speakers of the English language think. So, I mean, not all, of course, not all non-native speakers of the English language think like that, but some at least some there are some non-native speakers of the English language. There are some non-native speakers of the English language who think that their 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 proficiencies may be laughed at by native speakers of English language. So the point is, and by using this example, what I'd like to tell you is that purpose is important. So when working, of course, I don't think it's necessary to say, but when working, purpose does matter. Purpose is important when working. So because the purpose is to accomplish some goals. For example, anything is fine. So the sales has to be. You maybe, for example, you'd like to search the sales from here to there, and you'd like to you'd like to so deliver this this component on that date, or you have to finish writing this program on this in on this date. Maybe there are such deadlines, or the stuff to accomplish when working. So in the case of studying by yourself, for example, you have to if you'd like to for example, raise the scores of IELTS, for example, you have to study to raise the score from the present level to the ideal level you'd like to achieve. So like which there are many fields requiring purposes, or maybe you don't maybe it can be said that nothing requires such purposes, but you may, I mean, you know, you may, you sometimes maybe some of you may set their own goals. Some of you may set their own goals, or some of you may set their own purposes to you'd like to attain, or you'd like to accomplish. So like which what matters is that if you think you yourself is if you think you yourself are bad at speaking English, if you think you yourself you are bad at speaking English by yourself, so and the reason is because some native speakers of English language may laugh at your bad skill of English language. That is a great topic to make some videos for YouTube. By which you may be able to monetize your own YouTube account, and by which by which you can monetize your own YouTube channels, by which you may you may be able to become a millionaire, for example, like PewDiePie can be Mr. PewDiePie can be the billionaire, but I don't know how much his income is, but like which if you'd like to earn money, so it's fine to become, for example, YouTuber, or it's fine to become a programmer, earning earning higher income than other programmers. So like which what matters is your own purpose, or what you'd like to achieve, or what you'd like to attain. So if you'd like to make money by yourself, of course, and if you'd like to use your own English skill to reach the goal, and the goal is to become richer. But if you're worried about that, your English skill, or if your English proficiency is not sufficient, so in which case, it's fine to study English, but if you are worried about that, some people laugh at you. So in which case, it's fine to capture yourself speaking bad English, or if it's fine to capture yourself speaking English badly, or it's fine to show your proficiency of the English language, like like I'm doing. So by which by creating such movies, such videos, for example, in my case, I'm creating the episodes or podcasts. So, but it's fine to create such videos, capturing your speaking English badly. So by creating such videos, it's fine to upload them into YouTube, so that you may be able to get thousands of subscribers, or millions of subscribers. So if you could succeed as a YouTuber, I think it's fine, because after which it's fine to raise your own income. For example, by by doing investments, or by investing what you have earned into into huge companies, into the stocks of huge companies, for example, by which you can get dividends, you can get more money as dividends. So like which you can raise your own wealth higher and higher, or larger and larger. So what matters is, let me tell you again, what matters is the purpose you'd like to set, or the purpose you'd like to accomplish. So if you so going back to the beginning, going back to the beginning, as I was talking about, or I spoke out. So what matters is that if you can speak English, but if you can't become popular, or if you can speak really beautiful English, but if you can't become a great YouTuber, or if you can't become, but if you even though you speak is beautiful English, but you can't earn money, you should think about something, which means you should you should review your own purpose you'd like to achieve, or you should rethink, or you should think about the goals you'd like to achieve in the course of your life again. So like which what matters is the purpose you'd like to achieve, which is what I'd like you to know. So and there's another stuff I'd like you to know, is that human lives are short. My life is short, and your life is short. Human lives are all people. The lives of all the people are really short, which is maybe living for 100 years can be long for many people, but if you have if you have many things you'd like to do, you know, for those people who have many things who have many things to do, for some people want to do many things in the course of their own lives. So for such people, human lives are really short. So I have many things I want to do. I'm not such a great person, but there are there are there are greater people who want to do many more things than I want to do. So for those greater people, human lives are really short, because I'm not so great, but I feel that my own life is really short. So which is what I'd like you to know. So you should set some goals if you'd like to enjoy your own lives. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening. And when it comes to the proficiency of English language, or when it comes to your own English skill, so keep it up. Anything is fine. Studying English or you quit, stop studying English is your own choice. It's up to you. So your English skill is up to you. That's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you.